Welcome in, everyone, to A Programmer Plays Anodyne. This is a blind playthrough. Once again, I'm tackling a game that I know very, very little about. Obviously, it's an indie game. I believe team of three-ish people, primarily like one person and then some other people joined the project. It's an older game. I believe the original version of this was published in like 2013, but then this is a remastered version of that. So I don't know how different the remaster might be from the original. It's kind of up in the air. That's fine. There is a second game that came out like in 2019. So part of the reason for playing this now is because I'm also curious about the sequel. So if this game is particularly good, we might pick up the sequel and play it soon. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, let's just dive right in. New game. Hello? Young? Hey! Oh, you can hear me? Good. Now listen, you are about to wake up. You will use up, down, left, right to move around. Okay? Look, the juddering that you're seeing is part of the game. That is not coming from me. Okay? You will press A to interact with objects and people around you. Okay, we gotta clear this up, I assume? Yes, nice, nailed it. And you will press Start to access the menu, which will provide you with information about yourself and your surroundings. Okay, we got no map, we got no items, we got no cards. We have a save, which is saved. Excellent. There's writing scrawled on this rock. Sometimes, if you talk to people multiple times, they have new things to say. Oh, well, that's actually kind of nice for the game to just tell you that. Well, it's about time. Greetings, young. I am Sage, the village elder. You have been summoned here because the darkness has spread across the land. The darkness seeks the legendary Briar to use the Briar's power for evil. You must reach it first. You must protect the Briar. Alright? Enter the active portal to your left to begin your quest. Doesn't bode well that you're still dallying about here. Enter the portal to begin your quest. The Briar and, by extension, the world are in dire need. Just go in the damn door. We're checking stuff. While standing on checkpoint, press A to save your progress and set it as your respawn point if you die. Oh. Okay. The village elder in name only, for he is neither. Okay, blocked. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is kind of a between worlds fast travel hub sort of thing. Interesting that there's like, okay, got a node-based map. Never see that. Right? We, as far as I can tell, do not have a weapon of any kind, so I'm a little unwilling, I guess I should say, to try and fight those. There we go. A tool! You found the broom. An engraving on the broom handle reads, press A to sweep. Alright, old school with just straight out. Was that? Alright. So I'm guessing that the little dashed red bar at the top is our health. So we're starting off with 6 health. That's surprisingly generous. I initially thought that those red blobs were like an attack back, but no. This key may be used a single time to open a locked barrier. Alright? I appreciate the little node mini-map that we've got building up there at the top of the screen. I also do appreciate, I've been thinking about this lately. A hood like this, where it like just literally like blacks out behind it, is good in my opinion. Interesting. If I go back, is he still there? No. Like it makes it visually very clear. Back in the day, I would have been against that. Like as a kid, I would have been like, ugh, I'm losing real estate here. Oh. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We can have stuff, and we can clear stuff up. Is there anything we can do with that? I don't think so. Heads up! Oh. Sorry about that, I was going way too fast. Oh, I've never seen you before. Are you a fellow traveler? Huh? You want to protect the Briar from the evil darkness? Well, I have no clue what you're talking about, but sounds cool, I guess. I've just been out and about peddling my wares. What? No, I'm not a salesman. Wares is the name of my bicycle. Well, maybe we'll run into each other again sometime. I'll let you know if I hear anything about that Briar. Oh. 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 Hold up. Where did she go to? Alright, map. Okay, we actually do have a return to Nexus button straight in the UI. Cool. Oh no, there's a death counter in here. I don't want to know that. Nope. Need to be more careful. Ooh, okay, we just actually learned something. We learned that we can pick up health by slapping it. Classic Zelda style. What do you say? Rock. I bet you're reading a rock because you don't have any friends. Okay, cool. We should do an experiment to see do those vanish over time. Doesn't look like it, which is great news for me. Okay, our first card, I assume? I don't mind being watched by the trees. The idea that the trees are watching us is now a little concerning. Gate stairs, petrified. It won't open until it senses 4 cards. Okay, so cards, sort of a composite key. Cool, I'm on board. What do we think? Bombable? NPCs show up here? There's a bunch of options. So far we haven't run into any kind of currency, which potentially bodes poorly for combat interaction, but... Oh, you again? Soon your skills will be put to the test, young. In order to make it through this temple alive, you will need both strength and intellect. And I assume that by this point, you found a weapon? But, I mean, yes, of course, a broom. Just as was foretold in The Legend. Of all the incompetent. Hey, what are you still standing around here for? Keep your wits about you, young. Felt like there might be some bonus stuff. I've seen a broom in a legend. It was on the map of a janitor closet. Ooh. Back to the... Yeah. Okay, it is slightly nauseating the way that the hub shows the world like that. Hold on, you look like my card. Once a man came and installed a mirror in our bathroom. I was afraid there was a hidden camera inside of it. I scoured every inch of the wooden frame, sprayed Mephi's oil soap into the cracks, thinking I might short-circuit the wires. Of course, I never found anything. This temple is dedicated to the Seeing One. I don't know why I came here, and I'm too afraid to go inside. Okay, that guy is having a bad time. I had seen on the description of this game that it was dreamlike. While that is true, the dream in question is starting to... I'm really feeling like it's more of a nightmare. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Before we continue this way, I do want to check something. I thought maybe this was a sneaky, cheeky little path, but it's not. At least I don't think so. I do appreciate that the map seems to be indicating a treasure chest location. Alright, so in here, do we count... Okay, yeah, just different... I just gotta return to entrance. Nice. That's actually quite friendly. Kind of assuming that enemy was only vulnerable from the top. Seemed like a safe bet. Alright. I appreciate the way that this is teaching us here. We're getting 2 bits of information right off the bat. We've got these things that are firing, and that can be stopped by these, you know, little statue things, but also we're learning, hey, it can be stopped by the dust, which we've already figured out we can sweep up and place down. So yeah, right here, actually, this is an example of where we might put that to good use. Right. We took some damage there that we definitely shouldn't have, but... Okay, load-bearing enemies. A classic. That little blue circle seems awful suspicious to me, but we'll deal with that later. Interesting that the music stopped. Right? The music's just right back. Interesting. Oh, that's fun. Alright, so now we know these guys can be killed by yeah, that works. We do have a couple keys, so we could do that, but let's... Hey. going path of least resistance to start with. Okay, it was worth experimenting to see could we break through the floor. The answer was yes. Hey, another card. Hello there, young. So good to finally meet you. Why don't you set for a minute? I was just putting on some tea. Really leaning into this, huh? Okay. Will it respawn? It doesn't look like it. That might be a limited number of room thing. No, okay, great. I will say that the Zelda pattern of swinging your sword is actually pretty great. Boss room? Oh, isn't it cute? Precious little young playing the hero, but I have witnessed every step you have taken in the land. And let me tell you, young, not everyone here is as honest as me. Be careful who you trust. Okay? Well, that's on me for going into a boss fight with literally 1 point of health. Do want to, before we continue on, making some poor choices about placement. Get a better broom, probably use a Swiffer. Yeah, man. Are you an octochot? My mom always warned me about the dangerous octochot. I legitimately struggled to read what that actually said because my brain immediately went Octorok, which is just not what it said. Alright, let's... kill you. Oh. Fully expected that to give me some health, and it did not. There we go. Saving. You know, I'm a nerd, but I can't go full nerd. I think you can. I believe in you. Oh, dang it. Should have seen that one coming. That's okay. Whatever. It's fine. Same dialogue as before. Alright, got some good hits in there. Okay, we are quite likely to die a second time. Wow. I was not expecting this game to throw quite so, like, actually challenging a fight at me immediately. Like that 6 health is disappearing fast. Oh, no. Alright, we got him. I will be with you, young, whenever you are alone. And remember my advice on your little adventure. Okay. Super bright. Ooh. Little healing fairy. Oh. Okay. Interesting that it seemed like my impression of what just happened was that it ate away the darkness and revealed more health, which is a wild choice. At this point, you are still weak. You hope to protect the Briar from the darkness. You must face your fears. The card you will find in this chest and others like it are symbols of your growth, so acquiring them is absolutely vital to your quest. Right. Upgrade the broom to a Dyson vacuum. I was thinking Roomba and just like orbit it around me. Alright, a card for the boss, and that is 4 cards, so we can get through that door. The key will also play an important role in your quest. You must seek out the other keys as well. Select the map on the menu screen to teleport back to the temple's entrance and continue your Hoa quest. Travel east and south through the temple grounds. You will find a use for that key. What, you want a piggyback ride to the gate or something? What do you have to say, statue? Acquiring cards is vital to your quest. Acquiring cards is also vital for other quests, such as earning credit or purchasing alcoholic beverages. I'd like a Roomba, but until it can detect cat puke without fail, I just can't trust it. That's unfortunately a very good point. Right, I assume that that is now active. The statue does not look like it will be moving anytime soon. Fair. So now we can just pop into here. Lovely. Alright, interesting to have a dungeon that didn't actually have an item or anything. That was a pure combat trial, essentially. I guess a little bit of a navigational trial, but I've read they have models that they have models that are supposed to, but from what I've heard, it isn't 100%. Yeah, I would not expect a home appliance to be particularly reliable about detecting cat puke. Sensing 4 cards, the gate decides to open. All right. Did it. Another combat challenge. Kind of don't trust that. I kind of don't trust that, like, it's just a bunch of combat trials. This feels bad. I don't want to beat up a dog. Alright. But hey, that's a whole heart piece. Wow. We're up to 8. Really like trying to keep the weather eye. Ah, okay, so that was just the heart piece challenge essentially. Fair enough. Is this the direction that I used the key at? The screen shake is maybe a little hard on my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. And I can walk in the water. Noted. Oh, cat. Oh, you are young, the chosen one. Oh my gosh, what an honor. My name is Miao Xiao Ton Er, chosen one in training. Could I follow you around for a bit and watch Chosen One in action? Sure, I guess. How do you feel about water, cat? Yuki said I shouldn't go anywhere it's unsafe. I'll see you later, young. Alright. Surprised that worked. We're just mapping here, I guess. Sign points to the west, but the words on it are faded. Sign points to the east, but the words on it are faded. Okay. Oh, I guess this counts as like a new area? A new region, perhaps? We're slowly getting better. Oh! How did they get my likeness? Rank. I cut down bushes for a living. Sometimes when you cut the bushes, you find gold. Yeah, silly or young. A broom's no tool for cutting bushes. The economy has been really struggling under this bush. Sometimes it's tough to support the wife and kids on bush cutting. We don't always have enough to eat. We've always got a roaring fireplace. Can't walk in this house, apparently. Okay. Alright, so we have just now learned that we can drown. Don't love that. Don't want that to happen anymore. We need a roc's feather. Whoa! Okay, that sprite looks straight out of Link's Awakening. Let's go talk to... What did she say her name was? Did she say what her name was? Remember me? I forgot to introduce myself last time. I only introduced my motorcycle... My bicycle. Where's? My name is Mitra. So, how have you been, young? What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of your hoodie. Our name just says what... It's just on our clothes. Be around, young. I guess. Alright, I was just ragging on him, but if I ever made merch, it probably would have my name on it, so then it would be hypocritical of me. So, never mind. Beach, forest, rainy area, temple grounds, chasm, the 5 cardinal directions. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. What are you doing here, punk? Get lost. I caught it fair and square. I won't let it go. Not in a million years. Alright. We have to find our way around that. Ooh. Hello. Welcome, welcome, my friend Young. The name's Pressenthoff. Finty Pressenthoff. Take a look around my shop and see if anything catches your eye. The fact that there's just a Glock is hilarious. That money sack will allow you to accumulate money that you find in the land. It's yours for a mere $869.99. Oh, there's a specialty item indeed. Clip-in bike shoes so you can be speedy and stylish. On sale now for just $299.99. Don't leave your Glocks lying around for sale. Ah, you have a fine eye. You need a better weapon, don't you? Blow your enemies to pieces for only $499.99. I find it really funny that the gun costs less than the sack for money. That's quite good. Oh. What are you doing, Mr. Pepper? I can see that there's going to be some, like, swimming up the current kind of stuff happening in the future. Hopefully, not for a little bit. This map is getting quite large, and the fact that it's basically effectively black and white, I can see that becoming a problem pretty quickly. The sign points to the east, but the words on it are faded. Interesting. I wasn't expecting to use the key again like this. I wonder if that's because they were just like future-proofing against like speedrunners finding routes that they weren't expecting. Because that's something, like, as a programmer you need to do. You need to, like, look at your code, look at your, especially in video games, like, look at your world and be like, no one should be able to get here, but what happens if they do? I should make some allowances for players somehow ending up in places that I do not expect them to end up. That's there. Alright, this place honestly could use a map a little bit. Back in here. That was a calculated risk, and it actually worked out for me. A little wild. Oh! Okay, cool. We've made a discovery. We can broom dust onto the world and then write it. Dang it. Do I think... Oh. Mistakes were made, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so this is fun. I didn't notice it. I didn't register it before, but this is almost like a dam. It's intended to force you to have to like juggle over your broom dust. I don't really know what to call it. up from a hot midday nap. Yeah, it's stupid hot. How you doing? I'm doing great. I work indoors, so I don't have to worry too much about the heat, which is nice. But my heart goes out to everyone who does have to work in the heat, because, hoo boy, it's crappy out there for people. I'm gonna grab this, pop it on here, grab it again, pop it on here. Nice, cool. What a fun little puzzle. Like, the game did not hold our hands on at all. Just figure it out on your own. Ah, okay. And now it's essentially saying, you're done ski with that one. You need to move on. Cool. We've opened the shortcut, so it doesn't matter. Should be able... Oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say, we should be able to loop around to where that guy had the thing in the box. But no. So bad. Interesting to have this whole little loop right here that is just a dead end. Yeah. I guess it doesn't... Not that bad. It still interconnects. Nice. Alright. More shortcut. Words are faded. Gonna be enemy. No, okay. Decorations. Interesting. Also super interesting that the bats can fly in places that I can't reach. Unlocking more fast traveling, love it. Oh no, I went too far. I'm afraid I may be stuck on this tiny corner forever. Hello? Thorax. I am the Thorax. I speak for the bees. Their fate is uncertain. It's not the bees' knees. Some colonies workers have all took flight. These colonies die, then it's no pretty sight. Lax, your spirit animal's here. Ooh, rabbit. Okay, that just loops around. Cool. Oh, wait, I didn't even read this rock. Land, lake, then south, then east, cliffs. Right? Noted. Got a bear. Berries are a good kind of food. I like berries. Alright, let's check out what's over here. Got a little bit of overlap. Noted. Cliffs. Alright, noted. Rabbits running away. Right, the dead end, which feels a little suspicious. Hey, you big bully. I'm not afraid of you. You big lunkhead. I won't run away. Not even if you try to slug me with a good one. You're just a big dumb broomy pants. That's what you are. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Alright. Hopefully we'll get a broom that lets us break through rocks before too long, because it definitely feels like that's where we're headed. Oh. Blobs can be on water. Hello? Ghosts? Our card? Alright, let's... actually, hold on. Let's do poke our head down here, see what's up. Ooh. Do we think that tree is intended to be interpreted as like a face or something? What's going on with that? Alright, we are not feature complete on this woods, but we're pretty deep into it. Let's take a look at these cliffs. Oh, this is giving me Chrono Trigger vibes in a big way. Not sure why. I do love when top-down games take the time to give you some like out in the distance kind of looks. Like Master Key did that really early on, and it was pretty sweet. Hey, Young. Hey, Mitra. Notice anything new? Oh, well, I got new biking shoes, see? They clip into Wares' pedals. She got the like $299 shoes from the guy. Since I'll no longer be needing my old boots, I want you to have them, Young. They have these cool springs that let you jump really high. You press B to jump with them on. Go on, try them out. They're not that smelly. Yay! You gotta jump. Cool, huh? Alright, take care. Alright, she's out. Danger, this cave is unexplored. What? Wait, what cave? Oh, that cave. That tracks. Right, the cliffs region, I'm guessing. Interesting, because I'm betting that this game's going to be pretty hands-off about like the order in which we do stuff. Dog. The dog really, you know the meme of like the long-armed person feeding the other person? They're like, "You have saved me. You are safe now, my child." That's what those dogs remind me of. Oh, yes, I met someone who's a little lost. They told me they were going off to look around the beach. You get hit by a boulder on your way up. Sometimes I throw boulders when I'm angry. I'm sorry if I hit you. My mother always said that if I kept doing it, I'd just run out of mountain to throw. Back before she was fracked. You get hit by a boulder. Okay. I did not get hit by a boulder, so either we got lucky with the RNG, or that's just a lamp shading common Zelda-ism, or maybe they like had implemented that and then took it out because they decided it wasn't fun. Who knows? Alright, Alright, let's check out this cave. Actually, you know what? Let's end this YouTube episode here. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm gonna maybe cut this one into slightly shorter episodes because I'm betting this is going to be a shorter game. And just sort of, like that ought to make for a better playlist. I'm hoping. We'll see. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. But yeah, we'll do slightly shorter episodes on this one and just see how that feels. See how we like it. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.